The UK may not include elect for Brexit if it had not been for deception by the Keep campaigning, a ex-servant of Cambridge Analytica has declared. Christopher Wylie told Voice Keep and some pro-Brexit groups had a overall schedule to get circle conducting controls. He said MPs they all utilized Total IQ, a deductible of the information analysis company, to goal-swinging voters, with data painted of CA's databases. Cambridge Analytica told it had play no part in the Brexit plebiscite. The company charged Mr. Wylie, who it told had no straight expertise of its job following he leftward the company in July 2014, of petty, erroneous data assumption and fully unreasonable plot theories. And Voice Keep include rejected accusations how they ruined the conducting rules for the UK's 2016 plebiscite on if or not to remain in the Europe Association. Cambridge Analytica, that is cladding claims it accumulated the information of millions of Facebook users out of their agreement and utilized it in policy campaigns, is by inquiry by the Data Commissar. MPs include told Facebook founding member Mark Zuckerberg's judgment to decrease an invite to seam up them is remarkable among accountable he will witness up a U.S. Congressional Board investigation in information confidentiality. Ex-Voice Keep voluntary Shamir Sunny has declared the formal Keep campaigning may include utilized a various pro-Brexit team, believe, to get circle conducting controls by giver it £625,000 but demand it to expend the cash on Total IQ, a Canada information company Voice Keep utilized for its digital advertisement. Voice Keep, that would include lost above its campaigning conducting range of £7 metre if it had consumable the cash himself, has rejected the claims, that are creature studied by the election committee. Voice Keep says how it just sacrificed the cash to believe following the election committee gave it the come-ahead. Emerging up the House of Commons print board, Mr. Wylie told he was completely confident how Voice Keep, believe and some groups were work along and had a overall schedule. All of these companies once, for several cause, all solved to use AIQ, he told. While you see at the accumulating of testimony, I believe it would be fully unwise to go to any some finding some rather than the must be company ordination. Mr. Wylie said MPs he had met Dominic Cummings, Voice Keep's campaigning CEO, in November 2015, and how soon subsequently the campaigning team had employed Total IQ. He discarded Cambridge Analytica's statement how it was not related to Total IQ, proverb how though they were individual enterprise entities, Total IQ was substantially a deductible of Cambridge Analytica and its parental company school team. At the period of their meet, he told, Cambridge Analytica was work for competing Brexit team and Voice Keep had got the following top item by employing a company how can do all how Cambridge Analytica can do but in a various invoicing behalf. He told he was certainly Total IQ had painted on Cambridge Analytica databases for the plebiscite, proverb it puzzled him how a company in the UK for just a pair of months had created a large targeting transactions out of accessing to information. Thou can't include targeting software program how does not accessing the database, he told. The information, he offered, was utilized to aim content to among 5 and 7 millionth human beings Total IQ believed could be convinced to voice for Brexit. They were targeting a really particular group, he told. They put how if X per dime of these human beings rotate of, they can gain. I believe it is extremely sensible to say AIQ play a really considerable part in Keep Winner. On the base of total intelligence quotients, use of information and policy activities in some countries, he told questions had to be requested as to if it was pliable in the law for the plebiscite. I believe it is fully sensible to say down there could include been a various result of the plebiscite had down there not been, in my type, deception. Lawyers for Total IQ include told the company had never introduced in a agreement in Cambridge Analytica time Mr. Cummings told the claims were virtually incorrect and the election committee had adopted grant in the work up to the plebiscite. In a declaration, Cambridge Analytica told it had submarine contracted several job to Total IQ in 2014 and 2015 but how claims it treated in them on the EU plebiscite were completely erroneous. For in previous stage turnover tilt to voice keep, Cambridge Analytica had no cooperation in how team or any of their vendors, it told. For a discussion after in the House of Commons, prudent Sir Edward Leah offered the claims of inappropriate impact had been extremely overdone and the UK constituency had same nice feeling to do up their reason while it came to supporting Brexit by a 52% to 48% profit. But Labour MP Frank Box told how though he backed Brexit, he believed how if offences had been devoted same complete way of the act should be deserted at nobody found guilty. Office Space Secretary Chloe Blacksmith told ministers should not be forearmed the received information of the Freelance Election Committee's investigations in if any campaigners breached policy financial rules.